guys, and welcome back to another FPL video. Today we're going to see how my team did in game week 4 and how are we looking for game week 5. So this is my team selection video. I don't plan to make any transfers. I'm recording this before a lot of the Prem teams have played in Europe competitions, so yeah, a lot can change. But still, I don't think I will be doing any transfers nonetheless. Let's see how the team is looking from last week. 47 points, not the ideal points, but still Haaland got the captain's armband and did alright. Isaac is flagged as he got a nosebleed, eye injury. Let's see if that eye injury is resolved, and let's see during midweek if he is going to train. I'm going to prepare a video during the week when I will showcase my final team selection, so don't worry about it. Havertz with a 2-pointer, not too excited about it, but still a 90-minute player playing alright, so I will be keeping him. Rodgers, again, a big disappointment because he looks amazing, the eye test, but from FPL point of view, none. Smith Rowe, the other player in my team that made a return, got an assist, should have scored as well, but 7 pointers, we take that. Salah and Eze blankers, I was expecting way more from both of them. I believed that Eze and Salah were outscoring Smith Rowe and Havertz, they didn't. But yeah, what can I say about that? Robinson got his clean sheet cleaned out in the 95th minute, so that was devastating there as well. Trent, 1-pointer, got a stupid yellow card, but he was dangerous as usual. Pau Torres, a 1-pointer against Everton. What the hell? Henderson, the biggest disappointment in my team. He has got 8 points only this season, while players like Raya got more than 8 points last week. This week, yeah. On the bench, Bentley, non-playing keeper. Aina, 8-pointer. Pretty alright. I'm pretty confident with him. I don't know if I should start him next week against Brighton. Depends on what we hear about Joao Pedro. And if Joao Pedro is not starting, maybe Aina will come into the lineup. Sangare needs to recover and Barco is non-playing player. Picking my team, it's going to look something like that. Henderson against Manchester United. Until the wild card, I'm not touching the goalkeeper. I need to monitor others to see how they're performing, if they're going to keep several clean sheets. Seems like Ipswich have kept clean sheets before Crystal Palace, which is a little bit disappointing, but let's see how it goes. In defense, for now, I am with Robinson, Trent and Pau Torres. Most probably going to replace Pau Torres with Aina, as I would like to have Aina against Brighton if Joao Pedro is not in the lineup. Eze is my player against Manchester United. I hope that Crystal Palace turn it around during that midweek break and just they snap their fingers and start attacking us rapidly as possible, and we'll see some returns from Eze. Let's hope next time when they have a penalty he will take one. Mohamed Salah against Bournemouth is going to be my captain unless an injury occurs during Champions League. If that happens, I'm going to transfer him out and bring in Saka, most probably, if he is fit as well. Smith Rowe against Newcastle, I think I'm more than happy of having him. Newcastle are conceding goals left, right and center currently, so I'm happy there. Rodgers, he's 5.1, so I'm not spending more budget there. Some 5 million players are outperforming him by a lot, but I already committed, so I'm going to keep him. Havertz and Haaland face off against each other. I think that this game is going to be low scoring, so I don't see a lot of goals happening, but let's hope if it finishes 1-1, Haaland and Havertz are the goal scorers. And Isaac, we need to monitor. If he's out, this is going to be an issue, because I wanted to bring in some players from game week 6, and if Isaac is not fit, the plans are going to change. I don't know how, but yeah, we'll have to see. Aina, as mentioned, I believe that he will be a good possibility of an option against Brighton. I quite like it. Need to monitor if Joao Pedro is playing Sangare. Hopefully he is alright. Mentioning Bentley and Barco is irrelevant in my opinion. About the week, how it went and how it's going with transfers. Watkins, Haaland, Luis Diaz, Vardy, Smith Rowe are pretty popular, while players like Isaac, Joao Pedro, Wissa with injury, Saka with injury is being sold still. He's already dropped to 10 million, so that's a good thing. I believe that I will be able to afford him in around game week 6 when the fixtures turn for the better. Wissa, too bad for the 2 months injury. I was quite devastated. Pedro, we don't know what's the issue there. Isaac, I think he's playing. I don't see him missing a game against Fulham because of his eyesight. It seems ridiculous. From the players that have been brought in, no one interests me, to be fair. Like, this week is way slower than the previous one. Sanchez got the man of the week this time around. I believe 3 or 4 players got on the 15-point mark. So yeah, but Sanchez with 15 points did pretty alright. Elsewhere, planning about wildcard, I'll just now build a one wildcard draft for you, for you to have it. This concludes my team selection part, and now if you want to stay for a wildcard, you are more than welcome. I don't recommend using it this week as it's going to be pretty unnecessary in my opinion, but if you want it, you can use it. So several players are going to make an immediate return. That's Erling Haaland. Yeah, Arsenal is the hardest game, but after that it's way easier. Havertz immediately returning, Trent immediately returning. I like him a lot. I like in what positions he gets into, so I'm not going to make any compromise with him. Eina looking alrightish in my opinion, facing Brighton, Fulham, Palace, Leicester, West Ham. I believe that with the way that Nottingham Forest are playing, you can afford one defender there. Another defender that I pretty much enjoy a lot is Leif Davis. Yeah, he didn't do anything offensively against Brighton, but the fixture run is going pretty well, so I'm going with him. For sure, a Manchester Arsenal defender will have to join the frame, as Gabriel is the best candidate in my opinion. In goal, I'm restoring Bentley as I don't care, and my final defender here is going to be a 4.0 option. Now Davis is the one. There is Van der Beek, but I'm going to go for Mosquera. For me, he's going to do some solid job. Here I will go for Flecken, as I believe that he will have the best fixture run going forward and you can rely comfortably on him. Next up in the midfield, it's getting a little bit tricky because I want some players, some I want to avoid. So yeah, the first player that I want for sure is Mbeumo. No matter what, Mbeumo is going to be part of the squad now. The only fit striker on penalties, doing well. Spurs have been conceding, and after that a pretty amazing fixture run. I know that this sounds strange, but I am going to introduce McNeil. He has a pretty green run of fixtures, and he has been on all set pieces, and he has been the guy attacking, so McNeil makes the lineup with the cheap options. Up front, yeah, I'm most probably going to go with Watkins, as he tends to do well and he is getting into form, so that leaves me with only 21 million. I'm going to get all players. Heroic Bunam, I believe that his name. Yeah, that's the second Everton player in the lineup, but he's playing, he's good. Yellow cards flying left, right and center for him, but I believe that he's a good coding player just to be there. And now I'm left with 16 million, and now it gets a little bit tricky. I need to fit in, of course, Saka. Even though he's injured, I want him for this week as well. Triple Arsenal is quite silly, so maybe I will go with Cole Palmer and just save a transfer for next week. And now with 6 million, we have several options. We can go for a more expensive player. So 6.2, let's see, Smith-Rowe, Onana, Semenyo, Adama is here, Tavernier, Sinestera is here, Iwobi, Hudson-Odoi, Souček, Adingra, Minte, and I believe that I can rely on one player from Brighton, and that's how it's going to look my wildcard. I told you that this is not the best week to do it. Like, you have way better weeks throughout the season where you can activate the wildcard. I strongly recommend not to do it if you feel like this is the week for you to do it. This is a fast template that I just cooked for 3 minutes. I haven't given any thought in, I just did it on the spot. In the next week, Palmer to Saka for captaincy option. Palmer will be my captain this week if I do it. Watkins against Wolves is a great shout out, but still I believe that wildcard should not be activated this week, and if you can avoid it, please do it. Thank you for watching so much. Once again, here is my team, how it looks. For now, I'm going to most probably do change. If Pedro is out, I will bring in Eina. If not, this is going to remain the lineup. And next week we are going to assess with 3 free transfers. If Isaac is injured though, I will have to reassess. Now, in the grand scheme of things, as mentioned, I am around top 50k rank, which feels like okay. I don't mind being here at the start of the season. I wasn't here at last season, so being around it so early, it can go better from here, it can go way worse. This week is one of the worst ones for me. Like 2 of my players face each other, 3 of my players then face against each other. They play Wolves, they play United, they play Bournemouth, so no one against Southampton, no one against Leicester, no one against Everton. This is the hardest week for me, but let's hope we pass through it with grace, and let's see what we can do. Until the end of the week, we're going to prepare more FPL content, and we're going to dive in into detail about several players and what I prefer and what I do not to own and to see. But for now, guys, this is going to be my lineup. Thank you for tuning in. Go and check the wildcard part if you're interested once again. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.